There we go.
Nope, oh, there he goes, blinking
kill.
and using those power blades, going right in for the kill here. So
That's
both
what I was
of
going to
those.
get to, the power blades.
Yeah, all right, gotcha.
I'm going to talk about it in a second anyway, so. But yes, the power blades are going to provide his secondary source of AV here, it seems. But he's going to have to back out of this little battle here. He doesn't have any, again, no energy to do that, though. So he runs past the Heretics and the Blood Crusher. And he was thinking about a Bright Lance, but he cancels that in favor of... Excuse me. Sorry, reinforcements. That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he didn't actually go ahead and buy anything new. He just decided to go fully reinforced. Maybe figures that he can wait on it, or, you know, not totally sure there. He is going to get the Bright Lance anyway, yeah. So I find that kind of interesting. I would have felt like if he was going to reinforce, push out with the War Spider Exarch and the Banshees and focus the Blood Crusher down with that, that would have made
a nice
a
little
sense.
infiltrated Blood Crusher hanging out in the center,
Yeah.
by the way. I wonder if that second squad is gonna worship as well. Yes, it is.
Double warship.
He's got a nice range there on that. He could be anywhere. Oh, he has no idea. Blood Crusher lurking in the shadows.
Also have Corn Chaos Space Marines up on the top here.
And there goes the Blood Crusher charge, going right for the Shuriken Cannon. Chaos Sorcerer in the middle of all of that, knocking back the cannon.
Oh man, look at these Heretics coming right in. Very nice usage of that. Breaking warship when they need it no longer. Moving in, and now these Banshees are absolutely surrounded. I don't see them. Well, they may make it out alive. Will they?
God,
Will they?
one
No,
left.
no
Blood
way.
Crusher is going to wreck those Banshees. Oh, and even a nice little sync kill by the Chaos Space Marine. So massive, massive melee power out there right now for VindicareX. He's just been playing pretty perfectly so far this game. You know, that loss right at the end there, or the last time he lost his Chaos Sorcerer, rather, was the only real thing. But, you know,
Yeah,
he's
that's
playing
really
really aggressively. Got to watch out for that Bright Lance team, though. That's hanging around out there, but he has more than enough ways to deal with that.
Yeah, he's got dual Heretics here. He can warship or repair. In fact, he can probably just repair straight through the damage of the Bright Lance if he wanted to. But he does have to focus on repairing that as opposed to just letting it sit there while his Heretics go ahead and bash. So he is actually going to get out of there, and now his Heretics retreating. So yeah, actually, this turns into a little kind of a slightly bad situation for VindicareX there. He would have preferred to either not take that kind of damage on his Blood Crusher and get it out, or to have actually, you know, backed out earlier. But ooh, we see Tier 3 coming out for VindicareX. Is this going to be an issue or not? Remember, we had the show matches yesterday, right? And we watched, we saw that, oh man, who was it? It was CC13, that's right.
Yes.
Was so confident against, was it, who's, oh, Holy Hammer, Holy Hammer's Force Commander, that's right. So confident against Holy Hammer's Force Commander that he decided he could go Tier 3, maybe a little bit early, and ended up being a very bad decision for him, and he ended up losing that game.
So a little bit of the blinking Warp Spider chasing after that Chaos Sorcerer once again. Chaos Sorcerer still a little bit squishy when push comes to shove, but we do see that Warp Spider doing what he does best, jacking these back caps here while his units take care of the center. Nice little charge there, knocking him back.
Yeah, it's actually the other ability, the not charge ability, but the like get off me and melee one. I keep forgetting what it is.
Oh yeah, the Rory one.
The roar, yeah. But so he goes ahead and uses that. Now the one thing of note here, it's kind of interesting. It's kind of why I feel a little interested that VindicareX is going Tier 3, is that he's been pretty solid economically the whole game. As far as victory points go, he's been a little bit behind. He is behind right now on the victory point game,
Yeah,
and we are seeing the
295 to 207.
Yeah, Bloodra1N is just kind of fortifying the middle. We see he actually has Warp Spiders now as well. They've got Aspect of the Warp Spiders, so they've got Haywires. They're going to be able to neutralize this Blood Crusher. The amount, the field presence basically the VindicareX has right now is going to be probably not so great against the composition that we see Bloodra1N has. But we'll see. Let's see how the combat goes down. You know, we do have, oh, Tome of Subjugation. That's why he went Tier 3. Already. So
Subjugation.
Yeah, so let's see how he uses that. We see Haywire go down, and how is he going to deal with oh, but there goes the Blood Crusher, and in fact, it seems like we lost a couple of units for VindicareX. So that's right, I guess, again, there weren't too many units for VindicareX there. The Blood Crusher was just a big component of that force.
Yeah, really, really weak-looking Bright Lance team just retreating away there, but going to be able to get on out of there, it looks like. those upgraded Chaos Space Marines, giving them a little bit of chase, but instead going to opt for some gen bashing. And once again, this seems like it's either 3-cap one way or the other way almost this entire game.
Yeah, so meanwhile, Bloodra1N lost his Warp Spiders in that engagement.
Oh, didn't misclick, didn't teleport them.
Yeah, so, and also, again, this decision by him to go to Tier 3, I'm actually kind of liking the decision here by VindicareX to go Tier 3 to get that Tome of Subjugation. And
a Chaos Predator.
Also, yeah, the Chaos Predator. Nothing wrong with the Chaos Predator, honestly. It's just sustaining Tier 3.
I feel like during that last battle, both you and I were watching that Tome of Subjugation so well, we didn't really catch what the hell else was going on.
But, you know, again, nothing really wrong with the Chaos Predator. It's just kind of one of those things. It's so hard to get to and maintain Chaos Tier 3 that oftentimes it just doesn't justify itself in that way. But we see that VindicareX is doing so much to Bloodra1N here, and Bloodra1N is really the one who had a questionable move to Tier 3, and he's going to go ahead and GG out.
Oh, yeah, taking all sorts of damage there right at the very end, right in front of his own base, and that looks like, yes, a good game. So, man, yeah, VindicareX just solid play there, and man, that was a coup de grace right at the end with the bloodletters and everything in his base, so.
Yeah, this is, I just like the summoning circle there. It's just not doing much of anything, but like, hi, I've got this much red to waste.
Yeah, it took out a bunch of random wounded units right at the end there, but yeah.
And a Mark of Nurgle Chaos Predator too, which is not something that you see too often.
Yeah.
So I think
cool.
VindicareX now is in full out coup de grace mode. Wham bam, thank you very much. We've already won the game. Just wait for the victory timer to go down.
I'm just enjoying the graphics on this Predator. I love that it's all like spattered and you know, evil. Kind of reminds me of if you ever watch any Firefly, it reminds me of the.
Oh, Firefly!
Yeah, it reminds me of the.
So awesome.
The Reavers. I was drawing a blank right there.
Yeah, the Reavers.
That's what I was gonna say. You know, it's all all nasty looking and evil. I miss Firefly.
Oh,
I was one of those dudes. I used to have Firefly parties at my house, and we'd all watch it and stuff.
Really, I wish that I was into it. Like, I found out, like, basically, like, got into it way too late.
Yeah, we got into it after it was done. We would just watch, like, the DVDs.
Yeah.
And we had, like, a guy who would show up with a laptop who had, like, Chinese translations of all the swear words and stuff. Like, we did it hardcore. We totally appreciated every last minute of it. Anyhow, speaking of appreciating every last minute of it, here we are savoring Bloodra1N's last little push here, I believe.
Well, actually, this is a computer, actually, at this point. Bloodra1N has exited out of the game.
Oh.
He did GG out, so I'm not sure if he doesn't realize that there is a concede button.
Oh. I didn't even see that, so are we done? Can I stop casting this? Are you out? Or are you still
yeah,
watching
you can definitely stop frapsing if you want, yeah.
I don't care. I mean, are you still in here?
I'm still here, yeah.
Oh, okay, well, good. Well, we will. I will watch a countdown.
We can talk about Firefly, though.
We'll talk about Firefly. Yeah, Firefly was great. He would translate all the Chinese Russian swear words, or the Chinese swear words and everything like that. The computer calling down an autarch in the middle of everything, now getting beaten upon by all these Chaos Space Marines. But yeah, that was pretty good. There are some amazing Chinese swear words in there. Apparently, that was their way of getting past the censors.
Really?
Was since in the future the world was China-American based or whatever. Whenever they needed to say something horrific, they would just translate it to Chinese and just have the guy shout it out in Chinese, and then the censors would never catch it. So, but anyhow, that concludes our awesome Bloodra1N versus VindicareX game. So that was game 2 in favor of VindicareX. So Vindicare is going to be moving on to the round of 8. Indeed.
Yeah, and you know, that's again interesting that Bloodra1N managed to take out Texanius, and then
yeah, I would love to see that game. I'm not sure how that went, but we'll hopefully get some words in with him later. So good game there.